Alright, time to try this again. Before diving into Alcest's newly released 6th album, Spiritual Instinct, I need to do a quick definition on the heavy metal subgenre of blackegaze. According to Exclaim, blackegaze marries the harsh alien instrumentation of black metal with the mellower, dreamy soundscapes of shoegaze. Heavily influenced by atmospheric black metal projects like Over and Summoning, the genre was pioneered by French projects such as Alcest and Amours as early as 2005. But has recently risen to greater prominence with the success of groups like Death Heaven. The song structures and use of aural layering and wall of sound techniques are more directly drawn from shoegaze, utilizing gradual looping evolutions rather than more linear or narrative progressions." End quote. Blackegaze is probably one of the most innovative genres in heavy metal today. Out of all modern heavy metal genres, it is incredibly experimental because it fuses the bleakness of black metal with the more atmospheric and even uplifting aspects of shoegaze. As a result, the sound is one of a kind, love it or hate it, and for myself, I fall into the love camp due to how it connects to the soul and takes me to a more spiritual state. Though admittedly, I find it kind of humorous that the people that do hate this subgenre call it hipster black metal. The most popular band of this subgenre is Death Heaven, who fully commit to the dynamics of the music. The brutal screaming vocals sound like they should war with the more uplifting guitar tone, yet it somehow works, and the two disparate musical elements are very complementary. French metal band Alcest, one of the pioneering bands behind this blackegaze genre, has a different approach. While the group has some brutal death metal screams, their music is a bit more uplifting, mixing more melodic vocals with the heavier death metal screams. Though with that said, their newest album, Spiritual Instinct, is probably one of their heaviest records to date. It ups the heaviness and is tonally a darker album than, say, their previous few LPs like Kodama. Spiritual Instinct tugs at my spiritual strings. The band's previous album, Kodama, won me over to the band due to its awe-inspiring instrumentals that are imbued with introspective hope, and Spiritual Instinct is of the same consistent high quality, though there are some differences. Spiritual Instinct shows Alcest founding member Nige and percussionist Winter Hunter exploring more internal strife to coincide with the optimistic sound. Tracks like Protection and Les Jardins des Minutes, I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Those tracks have more of a rising conflict to them that combines the guttural black metal vocals and technical instrumentation with an opposing sound of clean singing and instrumentation that contains hope through willpower. What the fuck does that mean, you might ask? It means that the instrumentation simultaneously displays a struggle, but that struggle is portrayed as worth overcoming, and the battle against the insurmountable odds is a beautiful thing in and of itself. Spiritual Instinct captures the beauty in conflict and can be heard even in the later tracks, and while some, like L'Île des Morts, lean heavier into the conflict aspect than beauty, the tracks are still something to behold. Alcest's Spiritual Instinct is a near-perfect record from beginning to end. While the 6 tracks may not be as revolutionary as some of the band's earlier work, Spiritual Instinct still remains consistent in quality with the rest of Alcest's discography. It's definitely worth multiple listens, so it can become a very comforting album, just like their previous work. It's a beautiful sounding album, and shows that Alcest can compete with some of this subgenre's heavy hitters. See ya.